Hey gang, Todd Stottlemyre here, the author of Relentless Success and the author of the Zone Playbook, your playbook for success. Hey, today I want to talk about the subject of fighting the enemy. Now, when I say enemy, I don't mean necessarily some enemy out there or something we hate, but actually something that could possibly be getting in the way of us hitting our goals and reaching for our dreams. For an example, like other people's opinion can become the enemy. And we all know that if you buy into the opinions of others, you buy their goals, you buy their lifestyles, you buy their dreams, you end up buying and associating everything that they are and what they've become instead of what you are and what you can become. There are other enemies out there. It might be a place, it might be an object, and I'm going to give you a couple of different examples here today. But before I give you the examples, I have one great question for you. See, when somebody's opinion is bothering you, maybe it's affecting you, you got to ask yourself this very simple, really important question. Is your goal more important to you than the opinion that somebody else has of you? See, one of them's going to win the war, and I want you to win the war that you're not going to worry about other people's opinions. You're not going to worry about what other people's thoughts are about you, but you're going to have the belief in yourself, pursue all of your goals and dreams, and continue to fight that enemy. Now, fighting that enemy can be just simply ignoring the opinions of other people. For an example, see, I grew up in a place called Yankee Stadium, and where my father, Mel Stottlemyre, was an all-star pitcher for the Yankees. So I grew up in an incredible shadow, but yet I grew up in that environment where I wanted to live out my childhood dreams of following my father in his footsteps, but fighting the opinions and the enemy of other people and what they had to say about my dreams. See, it went kind of like this. Most people would say, hey, Todd, you're not like your father. What are you going to do when this thing doesn't work out? See, I didn't have the mentality it wasn't going to work out. I didn't care what other people thought. My goal, my dreams were much bigger than their opinions, so I continued to pursue, but they were out there. Those opinions were everywhere. Matter of fact, they followed me from the time I was a child all the way until I hit the major leagues. And even when I was a major league pitcher, those thoughts, those opinions still follow me throughout my entire career. See, you can cave in to the opinions and the enemy and the opinions of other people, and they can disrupt you. They can knock you out of the game when you become vulnerable, or they can motivate you and keep you into action. Hey, just recently, my wife and I were working hard on our fitness. One of our big goals for the year is to get back in athletic shape, and we're working partners. We hit that gym 5 days a week, relentlessly. Working out together, and about 7 weeks into our workout problem, my wife called me and she says, you know, I figured out who my enemy is. And I kind of laughed and I said, well, who's your enemy? She goes, my enemy is that scale. And I said, well, what do you mean by that? She says, you see, Todd, she goes, I've been working out with you 5 days a week for 7 weeks and I haven't lost 1 pound. And you know, see, her focus was not so much on her fitness and the lifestyle, but actually losing weight. Losing weight was really, really important to my wife. Now, here's what I would tell you. Does she need to lose weight? The answer is no. But she wanted to feel fit. She wanted to feel trim. And so that scale became her enemy. And getting on that scale day in and day out and seeing that she wasn't losing any weight, that scale became her enemy. And I said, well, what are you going to do about it? She goes, well, I threw the scale out. She goes, see, I got rid of that enemy. I got rid of me getting on that scale every day and being disappointed. See, she could have had the mindset, and she could have taken this stance. After working out with you, Todd, for 7 weeks, I haven't lost 1 pound. And what if she would have quit? She could have said, this isn't working. And what if she would have given up and quit? See, she would have missed out on the opportunity to live out an incredible lifestyle of health. And you guys have all heard me talk about all of your wealth is surrounded around your health. So a healthy lifestyle means a wealthy lifestyle. So my challenge today, guys, for you is what enemy do you have? Is it You know, it could be a home, it could be a job, it could be a mindset, it could be a belief, it could be the opinions of other people. But you see, we have to be aware of what's getting in our way, what's holding us back, what's blocking us from pursuing all of our goals and dreams and living our best life ever. Look, guys, I prepared a worksheet for you, and that's going to help you to not only become aware of who the enemy is, but to help you overcome these enemies. And in this worksheet, I'm going to give you some great examples of just how to move forward and how to move through it. But you see, you got to first take action, and by taking action, hey, you got to literally just print off a free PDF for you, a very simple worksheet that's not only going to help you identify who the enemy is, but it's going to give you some insight on how to overcome the enemy. Let me close with this. Anytime you're feeling a little bit vulnerable to outside opinions, to the enemy, and to maybe a person, a place, a thing, something that is getting in the way and blocking you from continuing your pursuit of your goals and dreams, there's one thing that I'll always tell you that is so important. Just take more action, guys. Just take that next step. Just keep moving forward. And as you keep moving forward, you're going to work through a lot of these obstacles, a lot of these pains, a lot of the opinions of other people, and all of the enemies that are blocking you and holding you back from you living your best year ever. Look, let me say this in closing. Print off the PDF and let's get well on our way. Let's get on our way. Let's take the next step to living your best life ever and reaching all of your goals and all of your dreams. Let's be relentless in our pursuit. God bless you, and I'll see you soon.